we're gonna take a look at the difference between traditional machine learning engineering and MLOps. In traditional machine learning, we are more focused on developing the model, doing data processing, doing some feature engineering, model selection, and then we train and evaluate the model. There will be no experiment tracking. It will be very hard to do distributed training or parallel training. There will be no continuous training or model tracking. Scalability and reproducibility will also be a hurdle in traditional machine learning engineering. They might or might even know how to automate the process or use CI/CD. CI/CD is still like a baby step in MLOps, but we will see what other things we'll be doing in MLOps later on. I'm mentioning this because I've seen many people say that just by adding CI/CD they can achieve MLOps. Patchwork doesn't give you MLOps. Using MLOps specific tools is the way to go. To say that MLOps is simply DevOps of machine learning is very misleading. It's not only about CI/CD. MLOps have a lot of depth which cannot be achieved by traditional tools. Alright, so let's imagine you're building a cool new machine learning model. In traditional machine learning engineering, you're focused on getting that model to work. You collect your data, clean it up, create features, pick an algorithm, train the model, and then if everything looks good, you deploy it. But a lot of this is just manual. You're probably doing things step by step, and once the model is live, you're kind of done unless something breaks or you need to update it. Now in MLOps, it's more like taking the whole process and putting it on a steroid. It's not just about building the model, it's about making sure the entire process is smooth, repeatable, and scalable. You are automating as much as possible all the different steps like data processing, training, and model deployment. Plus, you are also constantly monitoring the model after it's live to make sure it's still performing well. And if it starts to drift, you've got system in place to retrain and deploy it automatically, which is not there in a traditional machine learning ecosystem. So with traditional machine learning, you are focused on getting a model out of the door. With MLOps, you're setting up a system that makes sure that model and any future models can be deployed, monitored, and updated easily and reliably. It's about making machine learning not just a one-time thing, but something that can be continuously evolved and improved with minimal manual interventions. MLOps is focused on machine learning workflow. MLOps takes into consideration experiment tracking, reproducibility, scalability, machine learning pipeline, testing, integration, monitoring, and infrastructure management as well. The end goal of MLOps is automation of machine learning workflow and AutoML, where models could adapt to changes with changes in the real world. I hope you understand what the difference between traditional machine learning engineering and MLOps is. You have to keep in mind, MLOps is not doing some patchwork with CI/CD on already present traditional tools. It's about using the tools that are built for MLOps that gives you scalability and reproducibility, also monitoring and retraining, and even distributed training. Yeah, thank you.